Sorry about that intermission. Yeah, I'm sure you know what it's like if you have kids. He has decided that he's noticed that people aren't always present. So every now and again he wakes up and wants to know where everybody is. Okay, what I would like to do is see if I can expand this out. So basically the tracks are too close together to get them fully signaled. So I think though right, why is this? Okay, it's I have to move this even further apart. Okay, that works. So let's take that away. Okay, and then we'll do the same bend below. It looks kind of crazy, but yeah, if we put that down there, now, is this really what we want? Okay, let's start making this. So that goes down there fairly straightforwardly, and down there. Right, the issue is the cross onto here. And that isn't helped because we need more space. Okay. So let's bring up our little bump. Okay. Okay, that bumps into the light, so we're going too close to the power pole. Go up one here. Okay, so that works. And then okay, so we don't need this bump here. Let's see if this can be fully signaled. Okay, now I think this is in a bad place. Okay, so I think maybe I do need the bump down there. Let's start throwing in chain signals. Okay. So we're coming in. Okay. yeah, we don't have the ability to signal here. We can do that and that and that, that and that and that. Obviously that and that. How are we doing? Right. Chain, entering, entering. Entering, entering. Then and entering. Then a standard signal, exiting, 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 exiting. Do we have that fully signaled? I think we do. Okay, so the only thing where the blocks aren't broken up is this bottom corner. And do I care? Yes, I do care, because my experience is when you don't break up blocks, Factorio finds a way to screw with you. So let's put the bump back in. Okay. So I think this is our new minimal T. And the idea of this design, the rationale behind it, is that trains spend as little possible time in and around the junction. Looks pretty good to me. So then there would be there'd be a sort of round robin effect as trains want to pull in and can't find a path. Right. So then the other option is to rework something like this to fit in really big trains. And I can't be bothered at this point, so I would like to try out this junction. So let's call this T42. And what we're going to do is, head back, get more supplies, and then we're actually going to throw this down and see what happens. Probably hilarity and death, but we will find out. Right. Great, I've got lots of rail, I've got lots of signals. I'm looking for another 50 of those. No, I have 50 in my quick bar. Okay, let's head off. Okay, so the first junction I would like to rework is this one. This is the junction which is bringing coal and other things into the main station. Okay, so let's just start ripping it up. take up all of that, basically. There we go. Wonderful. Then we will take our T-junction, put it down, and this seems to have some overlapping signals missing. No, I don't think I want those. They're too close. Okay. Well, trains managed to travel through there. Let's just check that it does travel through. And only the lights on path went red. So I think we're doing all right. Okay, this is going to be a much more entertaining one to do. By entertaining, I mean almost guaranteed to cause death. Okay, so let's start by pulling this up. Then we will pull this up. Then once this train has gone, we will pull this up. There's a train behind it. Let's get that one out. Right, through you go. Great. Then, yeah, no path. No path, no worries. This is going to be single track. Okay, so let's take this all away. There. And our T42 drops in there. Okay, I think I've overstocked on rail. I guess thinking about it, we're turning a really complicated junction into a really simple one. So there's a lot of material which we're ripping up. Okay, so far it seems to be functioning. Let's sit here and watch for a few minutes. This is one of the benefits of planes, that you can actually sit and watch without getting run over. And of course now I can't actually test it because there's too much congestion at the other junction. Right, where's this wanting to go through? Okay, so we have two trains. Well, that's already passed through. Okay, so that had to wait. Is that a full length? I think it is. So let's put a I don't know if that is quite a full length. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 poles between, and I think we would have needed 7. Okay, let's take that away for now. These are a good distance, so I think we want the corresponding distance, but we'll figure this out in a minute. Okay, let's go back over here. So we have signals all the way back here. There's probably enough room for another train to fit in, but possibly not enough room for 2. I think I think this can go for now, because I'm going to replace this junction. Okay, so let's replace it bit by bit as we did the other one. So I'm going to cut off entries. Okay, then there's an entry here. Okay, let's try again. Okay, that train can go. There's a train behind it. And of course a train behind that. Okay, that's good. So we can put this on manual, reverse it out of the way. Get our deconstruction planner out. Okay, this can all be deleted back to there. I'm going to put rail on auto trash at 1000. Let's have a look. All right, so let's get our deconstruction planner back. And that signal and that signal need to go. Okay. Inventory is very full. Let's go standby storage. How's it doing? Cool. Okay. So now I need to go back and fix that junction, which we have partially dismantled. I've got a feeling that the junction would have been much better behaved had we gone for a slightly wider or narrower gauge track. There's the brakes. Okay, this is the gap. Whoops, that was the wrong one. Cool, and then let's fill in the gap with a standard 2-lane segment. And let's put this down here just so that we've got the signals consistent. So we have a signal here. So the corresponding signal would be here and here for normal operation. But this is an unusually long block because I can't afford to have a train stopping here and overlapping there. Okay, so let's go back the other side. Right, do we have the same thing? Right, so I can't afford trains stopping there, so those signals need to come out. However, it's fine to have one stuck there. And I think we can potentially place signals behind trains. Okay. I'm kind of waiting for a specific happenstance here, which obviously is not going to oblige us by happening. But let's just go to map view for a moment. Okay, so we started off with 2 monster intersections for the wrong size train. Oh, right, we have a train that we put on manual, I think, to back it out of the way. Automatic, that's better. Okay, so is this working better? I think it is. There are some trains doing naughty U-turns through pack stations. So there'll be coal and liquids trains which don't want to go out of the exit on the far right that we built. Okay, so how's this going? Okay, so we've got trains trying to leave, getting stuck leaving here. Is this going to be a recurrent thing? So do I need to rework this as a minimal 4-lane? Looking, so It's not worse than the previous one, but it's not better. Not drastically better. And the issue is needing to get these trains through. Because ideally you would like this train to choose to go low. Why is it not? So I think I need to have a look at this. Okay. Let's head down here. Okay. So there's that one's fine. Oh, we're missing the alternative to get this there. Hence the trains are being forced one way and not the other. Okay, I think that's a thing to fix off camera or in another episode. Let's just try it now. Okay, so then those do it with a deconstruction planner because I can't reach apparently. Okay, I think this has, yeah, that's better. So now it's using both rails instead of just the top one. So let's make the same fix here. We take off these two. Go down there. Right, then the chain signals go back there. Now let's see if that's fixed the contention. Alright, where is this train trying to get to? We don't have radars on these junctions, which is a bit of an oversight. Let's fix that. Can we put one there? No, but we can put one there. Can't do much about this jamming up because it's the copper build which we haven't fixed. But looks pretty good to me. What is this train waiting for? Seems a bit odd that it waited so long there. So there's clearly room to put in signals between these. So let's do that. Okay. So that should slightly improve things. That's nice. That worked well. Okay, well, I'm calling this a success. I think we have, for now, done the best we can to address the rail junction issue. I could redesign this to have 4 lanes coming off, merging in through 4 lanes. Or maybe a partial 4 lane. So where, although you have 4 to 4 here, and you have 2 to 4 on the inside, perhaps it would just be a 2 to 2 on the outside. I'll have a look at that and see what's feasible. Okay, how's our production going? So we are up at 1.8, which is full speed. We have just ramped up to that. Okay, so despite us doing all sorts of shenanigans on the rail system, we haven't been killing the performance horribly. Yeah. So ten-minute average is 0.9k. Okay. But we are slowly working through throughput issues. I think I'm going to call it here for this episode. I like this new rail junction. I think it has just shifted the bottleneck up and down. So I think the bottleneck now is the copper build. And I'm not sure what the fix for that is, other than doing something similar to what we did with the iron build. And I'm not sure the best way to do that, because we need to flip around all the choices about which are the inner and the outer rail lines. Yeah, so something to think about. Let's double check the panel. Okay, so we're doing all right for iron. Copper's not great. Copper plate's not good. Green circuits we're low on. Steel, all the normal things. Yep, all the normal things. And part of the problem is we're just not getting enough ore in. Although we have now managed to get ore into all the stations, which is the first time I have seen that for a while. Look at this, two trains loading at the same time. I could watch the rail working for ages and ages, I think. Right, that's going in. That's actually backed up as a second supply of ore. Well, knock me sideways with a feather. I didn't think I'd see that happening. Yep. Wow. Alright, I really will leave it there. We seem to have improved things with improved junctions. If you're enjoying watching this, like, subscribe, tell your friends. I think next time we are going to look at redesigning the copper site along the same line as the iron site, seeing if we can reduce contention, things getting in and out, and dedicate rail just for in and just for into the rest of the site. So starting to separate out the copper site into plates for the megabase and ore for the outside world. Cool. Well, until then, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you again soon. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.